back to my channel, my Young and the Restless fans. Hopefully you're having a terrific Taco Tuesday as we have another episode of drama in Genoa City for January 9th. You know what? Let's get to it. First, we see Kyle punching Tucker. Sharon makes a revelation to Nick, and Summer surprises Chance with some gifts. Without any further ado, let's jump into these Genoa City juicy details. So first up, let's head over to Society where Summer catches Chance sipping some tropical punch and things take an unexpected turn. Chance is looking all glum and solemn, and of course we all know why, because none other than Sharon kicked him to the curb last week. And of course, it looks like he has some second thoughts about his new executive role, but we know what's brewing under the surface. Anyway, Summer, the ever-go-getter, offers to lend a helping hand. So she surprises him. As we all know, she is crushing over the handsome Chance, giving him some executive shirts and some ties. And he was like, "Oh, you don't have to do this." And she was like, "Wait a minute, I'm the owner and CEO of Marchetti. I think I got a pretty darn good discount. So you know what? You're good. Pick out something nice to wear." And you know she is excited about having his back. Now, the thing is, she did bring up Sharon. He didn't mention anything about the breakup, but I can guarantee you she's going to be smiling like a Cheshire cat when she finds out that he and Sharon are no longer together. Speaking of Sharon, Sharon walks in over at Crimson Lights and she stumbles on Nick and Adam toasting to their new co-CEO positions over at Newman. And of course, what is this dynamic duo? What are they up to? Sharon is reacting to their surprising news, but she's happy to see it. She's happy to see these two brothers actually working together, coexisting together, and actually being nice to each other. And I don't think that was an issue for Adam. I know Nick was the one that really had to grit his teeth in this arrangement. Look like they're getting along very well so far. However, she drops a bombshell on Nick, revealing that she is happily moving on from Chance. And of course, we all know why, but yeah, that dream probably is leading her over to Nicholas, because she's over there being giddy and laughing and kind of look like low-key flirting with Nick. And Nick is like, "Okay, well, hopefully you'll find love one day. Nicholas, I think Sharon is coming for you." If that wasn't enough drama, Ashley's world get turned upside down when she encounters a familiar face, none other than Cole. And of course, we see the flashbacks of their past unfold from 25 years ago. And of course, she thought about it too. And we saw the whole thing about look like he was falling for her. But Ashley, as usual, is being vague and kind of standoffish. So she was holding her temple. I'm wondering, are they tying two storylines together, like a storyline of confusion? Because we notice she's going through that whole thing with Tucker, remembering what actually happened in Paris. However, Victoria shows up because, of course, she asked Cole why he's here. He says he's here for a family private matter. And Victoria was like, "Oh, well, he did tell you it's private, right?" And she like, okay, fine. She takes off and leaves. And then Victoria had the nerve to say, "I hope it was nothing that I said." Of course you said something that make her look at the two of you suspect. So now they have a conversation about, of course, Claire, and how Claire told Victoria to get lost now that she done got herself out of jail and then got into the therapy session. Yeah, you used their attorney, but we'll talk about that later. But they get a phone call stating that they need to go over to Memorial because Claire now want to talk to them. Now we're over at the GCAC where Adam and Sally run into each other, and both of them had great news to tell each other. So she decides to postpone their date and then decided that a lunch date would actually be better. And I'm like, really? You guys have been through so much in the past 18 months. Y'all actually was in a relationship. You worked together. You had a pregnancy together. You lost a baby, unfortunately, together, and y'all tiptoeing like what? Y'all never met each other before? Just get over it and keep moving. Anyway, these two have a conversation about their great news. She got 3 new accounts for her business. And then, of course, Adam being co-CEO, and he's happy that he's working with his father. So, yeah, hopefully we'll see them move on to a relationship sooner enough. Meanwhile, the tension between Tucker and Kyle reaches a boiling point. Why? Audra strikes with the bombshell on Tucker, telling him everything about Kyle and what he's been doing, and that he's technically still been working with his family. And of course, he is not happy about that. Tucker is like, yeah, but I expected it. Sure you did, Tucker. You actually were going to accept a fake perfume from Kyle in order to set them up. But you know what? That's what both of you get. So Tucker receives that text message from Kyle saying, is he ready to make a decision? Tucker told Kyle, you know what? I already know what's up. Audra told me everything, and that, yeah, your secret little plan with the Abbott family, it's over. And he hung up on him. And of course, Kyle is hotter than fish grease. Meanwhile, we see a conversation between Ashley and Jack as she's trying to figure out this thing going on in her head with regards to that whole situation in Paris with Tucker. Remember I said that Kyle was hotter than fish grease? He go right over to Audra's place, and Audra and him are throwing words back and forth. And I'm like, you know what? You should have expected this. Both of you. I mean, you used him, he used you, and more ways than one. None other than Tucker shows up, and of course it led to Kyle rearing his fist back and punching Tucker in the face, and of course Audra was shocked. And then finally, let's not forget, Claire summoned her parents that she just met over to Memorial. Now, for somebody that's making demands, they are definitely trying to console and coddle this girl. She was the same one that begged for their help to get her out of the situation. They hired Michael to help her get out of prison. Her aunt went to prison. Yeah, she got a cozy place at Memorial to get the help she needs, which is what she needs. Now you want to tell them and make demands that I'm gonna need you to stay away, but I need you to do this for me. I need to see Claire so I can move forward. How about you kind of be a little grateful? I know amongst all of the stuff that's going on in your head, somewhere in there, at least be a little grateful that you're not in prison and that they're paying for you to get the help that you need. They kept you out of prison, girl. They're trying to get you taken care of. And you telling them, like I said, I don't want you to come back, but I do need you to do this. I don't think you're in the position to make demands, Claire. Okay, so there you have it. We had a roller coaster ride of emotions, unexpected twists, jaw-dropping revelations in this January 9th episode of The Young and the Restless. Stay tuned for more sizzling drama and soap opera goodness. Also, we have the Bold and the Beautiful recap coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells to be notified every time we post. And until the next one, bye, guys.